there.
Ainge kicks to McHale. Back to Ainge. Feeds it to Johnson. Out of hand on it. They recover it. Here's Bird. The 17-footer goes down.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Ainge against Jordan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
But Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. I asked him what he thought might give them an edge going into this game. And he said, well, our shot blocking is always a cornerstone for us. To have the ability to protect the rim, really, I think, is invaluable. And one thing that helps set us apart on the defensive end. Guys, let's see if they can lock down the paint.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks. They're thinking about their defense right off the bat here.
Yeah, great thought, really, to have coming out of the locker room. Worry about making stops first and foremost. Let the offense take care of itself.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Johnson dishes to Bird. Kicks it to Parrish. All alone. And another basket for Boston. On defense, the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Here's Jordan. Oakley passes to Green. And Gervin kicks to Jordan. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gervin dishes to Oakley. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Good! Jordan's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Gervin passes to Oakley. The drive by Jordan. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And it's Bird missing. Chicago leading by 6. And Gervin kicks to Oakley. Deflects the pass. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bird. And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Jordan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. Boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of this team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Corzine comes in for Green, and it's Maxson in for Mason.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
McHale dishes to Johnson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Ainge with a screen on Gervin. Bird kicks to Parrish. Inside, McHale passes to Ainge. The Celtics need to get a shot off. McHale misses.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
but they'll get another chance. Goes up with it again. Oakley kicks it over to Corzine. Back to Gervin. Pass to Paxson. Here's Jordan. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
We've got Oakley. Michael Jordan is out there with John Paxson. Then it's Corzine. And it's Gervin in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Johnson kicks to McHale. Wedman. The shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. The drive by Jordan. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Jumps up.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And the Celtics making a change here. Ceasing's checked in. Free throw good, Jordan. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And stolen by Jordan. By himself. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot by Corzine, no good. A difficult situation for Boston. Pass to Bird, looking to end the run. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now. A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one. You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. It's a good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, we usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. The other area he brought up was the importance of their defense against the transition game. He needs his team to get back and stay active at all times. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thank you, Doris.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And Boston has possession. In the second quarter, held scoreless. All by himself. On up the court. Jordan the pass to Paxson. Outside Oakley. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And they double up Jordan. Drains the wing trade. Jordan's got 40 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
And stolen by Jordan. Goes up, finishes the break with a slam.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
They double-team Bird. Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. Just 5 to shoot. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Jordan dishes to Gervin. Paxson's to Gervin. The pass to Oakley. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Oakley. Jordan's got 48.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And that one's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here's Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Corzine. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. So it's the Celtics now. Here is Seasting. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Chicago running away with it. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Parrish. Bird is out there with McHale. Then it's Johnson, and it's Ainge in at the 2. Releases. Jordan's shot is off.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Parrish with the screen on Oakley. Now the dish to Bird. The rebound by Jordan.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jordan's got 52 points.
You know, they really focused on getting as many points as they can from fast breaks, and it's really been their bread and butter.
And each time they get a basket in transition, it just gives you another boost of energy and confidence. They'll keep looking to run.
And they double up Jordan. He kicks it to Green. Back to Jordan. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Kevin McHale. Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Higgins, he's checked in for Gervin. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Bulls. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A beautiful pass that time from MJ.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Johnson, the pass to Ainge. Down low, here's McHale. Misses off the left iron. Here's Jordan. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Jordan's got 56 points in the game. Now Johnson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Parrish kicks to McHale. Boston again missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
There's a screen by McHale. Jordan against Ainge. There's the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Jordan kicks to Green, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Corzine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Boston also with the sub. Walton's checked in for Robert Parrish. Johnson kicks to McHale. Can't hit, and the Bulls going the other way now.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Down low, it's tipped. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
The feed to Ainge. To the middle, out to Bird. The 3, and he gets it to go. Bird's got 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ainge dishes to Johnson. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Jordan. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And here's Paxson. Paxson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Brown, then it's Green, and it's Higgins at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Vincent. It's rebounded by Paxson. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. The drive by Jordan, and he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, he has been ever present in the paint today, guys. He's getting a lot of his points from in close.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Paxson, to the wing on the left. Wedman got a piece of it.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Jordan, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there, put that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Here is Seasting. He's covered by Brown. Jones, no luck.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Vincent. Walton up top. He dishes it to Jones, and he gets it to go.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Now the Bulls with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And they double up Jordan. And Boston with the rebound. Lets it go from the wing. Paxson pulls it in. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Walton a screen on Paxson. Here's Vincent. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Dishes it to Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Seasting passes to Jones. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Passes to Vincent. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jordan. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Paxson. Walton a screen on Paxson. They double him with Green. Left side, Jones. And too long on the shot.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly but very efficiently.
Seasting. Chicago grabs the miss.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan. And the Bulls start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Johnson is out there with Ainge. Then there's Bird. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Parrish in at the 5 spot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Shoots. Michael Jordan again.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Releases from 15, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
And he dunks it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And that one's good. Parrish has got his second bucket. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
But Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He told me he thought this game would hinge on the quality of looks they get from their setters. He said, we know we can hit open shots when we get them. It's a matter of executing properly, setting good picks, and finding open spaces so we can get the most out of our possessions. Let's see if they can do it, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. So they'll be focusing first and foremost on their offense today, guys.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm sure they're not going to ignore their duties at the defensive end, but getting their offense rolling has to be a main concern.
And I think that's exactly the focus. I mean, if they operate as efficiently as they're capable of, defense really won't be as much of an issue because they'll have so many points on the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Chicago on defense. 6-point lead. Pass to McHale. To the middle. A shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got 6 points.
And the offense, I mean, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
The drive by Jordan uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Johnson. Bird, the pass to Johnson. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Bird. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
The drive by Jordan. And they double up Jordan. He dishes it to Green. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
They double-team Johnson. McHale dishes to Bird. McHale inside, guarded by Green. Parrish with the screen on Gervin. Parrish kicks to Bird. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making some changes. Corzine, he's checked in for Green, and it's Paxson in for Mason. Outside Jordan. Shoots the 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries.
Wow. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Celtics trail by 7. Johnson attacking. Rebounded by Corzine.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Johnson kicks to McHale. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. There's the steal. And here's the fast break.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And Bird, here we go. And it falls over the rim and in. Bird's got 6 points. The Bulls leading by 7. Gervin outside. Here's Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now Ainge. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They're up by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Charles Oakley out there with Corzine. That's John Paxson. Then there's Gervin. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Johnson kicks to Bird. To the inside. McHale. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. McHale's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Johnson can't hit.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Jordan.
Jordan with a good game. He's got 26 points and 2 steals. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
The Celtics making a switch here. Ceasing's checked in. The drive by Jordan. Parrish grabs the board.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Poked loose. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. Now a timeout called by Boston. Green, he's checked in for Oakland. Celtics trail by 13. Seasting passes to McHale. Celtics passing it around. Paxson pulls it in. To the paint, here's Jordan. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
With the points he's racked up in the paint, he's taking some pressure off of their perimeter shooters.
So it's Boston now. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he dunks it down.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Oh, tried to dunk it all, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, Jordan.
No, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Walton's checked in for Boston.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Bird with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Pass to Wedman. Wide open look. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Bird can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
McHale and the powerful one-handed slam.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Chicago making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Ainge is checked in. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Seasting. Great D that time from Green.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Dennis Johnson's checked in for Seasting. Chicago shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Celtics trail by 20. Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. By himself. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? From downtown. And the Bulls, another three.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been a much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Good. Jordan's got 47 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Tipped away and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
"15 seconds left in the first half. Knocked away and stolen by Oakley. And he's going up for the alley-oop and the dunk by Jordan.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Johnson. Bird out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Parrish and it's Ainge in at the 2.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
McHale inside. He's against Oakley. And here we go. The Bulls fast break on up the court. It's deflected. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Jordan has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Stolen by Parrish. Here's McHale. Off on the layup.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside, Green. Back to Jordan. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Ripped away. They're running. Throws it up high.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Kicks to Ainge. To the middle. And McHale the basket on the assist by Ainge. McHale's got 12.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Feeds it to Bird. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for the Bulls. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. It's stolen by McHale. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Ball going up court. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And stolen by Jordan. The finish. Oh!
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
And all of a sudden you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Here's McHale. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Michael Jordan to the inside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. McHale's got 6 points in the quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Passes it to Macy. He kicks to Jordan. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Cannot hit. Now, here is Ainge. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Johnson kicks to Bird. Offensive rebound, McHale. The layup off target. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here is Miller. They've got John Paxson. Brown out there with Johnson. Then it's Miller, and it's Higgins at the three. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here is Miller, and the shot is good. Miller's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Wedman, and that comes off the assist by Bill Walton.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
There's Miller with the 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep. So it's the Celtics now. Poked away and stolen by Miller. There's the lob to the hoop and finished off by Brown.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
And Brown over to help. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Shots good by Miller. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Here's Vincent. Got a piece of it. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. That's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Boston with the ball. Will it go? The shot is off. Some solid defense from Brown.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Vincent, the pass to Seasting. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
Now, here is Miller. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Jones. Wedman, the pass to Vincent. Here's Wedman. Just his first attempt. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Jordan. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Wedman. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Seasting passes to Vincent. Screen by Walton. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Seasting. Wedman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot on the wing. Another one falls for Chicago.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
To the paint, Jones. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.